101 years ago, the first courses in electrical engineering were offered at USC, setting the foundation for over a century of excellence in electrical engineering, education, and research at what would become one of America's top engineering schools. The first USC electrical engineer graduated in 1911, and in 1927, when an official College of Engineering was formed, electrical engineering chair Philip S. Biegler became its first dean.
Dean Biegler grew significantly the school, recruited talented faculty who left their imprint in the future development of the school.
During and after World War II, the department changed its emphasis from education to research. By the time charismatic electrical engineering chair Zorab Kaprilyan became dean, the EE department was breaking ground in exciting new areas.
There was a point in time where he was both department chair, dean, provost. I think it was Sol Galam who once said that the 4 people that he reports to above him were all named Kaprilyan.
Under Dean Kaprilyan's leadership, electrical engineering attracted enormous research talent. It also attracted a young PhD candidate.
I came to California in 1957 to go work at JPL. The USC provided me with the best of all possibilities in Southern California.
The Viterbi algorithm would become the theoretical basis for worldwide cellular communications.
Viterbi himself is one of the great engineers of the 20th century.
Dr. Viterbi would further enhance the prestige of the school by adding his name to it in 2004. In 1968, EE professor Jack Manoogian collaborated with Dean Kaprilyan to embrace a new medium for engineering instruction: television. The instructional television network, decades ahead of its time, became the precursor of today's distance education network.
The School of Engineering has been a pioneer in distance education, and we have a global reach. We have students all over the world, in Korea, in Europe, in Asia, in India.
The EE department benefited greatly from Kaprilyan's vision, finding excellence in emerging disciplines where nearby Caltech and UCLA were weak. In 1981, Mark Stevens earned the first of 3 USC degrees, a bachelor's in electrical engineering. A successful venture capitalist, he would later name the USC Stevens Institute for Technology Commercialization.
It was really based on a desire that I had to give back to the school, to take technological advances and the basic research that's being done on campus and make sure that that technology gets out into commercially viable companies and commercially viable products.
In 1984, the EE department produced another dean, Leonard Silverman.
Len Silverman's always had a vision, and had the vision to see that excellence comes from daring and from doing good science.
The 80s and 90s brought a burst of growth and research to the department. Its engineers performed much of the fundamental research that laid the groundwork for the global revolution in digital communications. In 1996, the department led the charge in winning the NSF Multimedia Research Center, IMSC, whose director, C.L. Maxnikias, another electrical engineer, became dean in 2001. Today, with 58 tenured or tenure-track faculty, the USC Department of Electrical Engineering is one of the largest in the nation. It is also among the most honored. 4 of the department's faculty have received the Claude Shannon Award, the IEEE's most prestigious award in information theory. And cutting-edge research continues today in signal processing, compression, optical communications, photonics, quantum information processing, networks, computer engineering, and nanotechnology. The USC Department of Electrical Engineering is now poised for the next great moment in its history. And the celebration begins now.